Over the years, people with special needs have been advocating for better living conditions and radical inclusion. Some of them are encouraged by the progress over the years, especially the passage into law of the Persons with Disability Act of 2011, which has several provisions that seeks to cater to the welfare of people with disability. However, there are some gaps in that regard, and there is need for people to be Aufait with the disability language and issues.
We have galvanized ourselves to bring an enhancement to persons with disabilities. So now, once we have brought those different sectors, we have realized that there are people who are working in ministries and departments. They are not mainstreaming disability issues because they are doing it deliberately. No, it's simply because they may not have the know-how or the capacity. Capacity means knowledge, in this knowledge abilities to mainstream disability issues. And how do we harness that one is to ensure that we do orientations. We cannot put them to university to understand, but we can give them 2 days orientation, let them understand the terminology, the integrities of disability issues. So at the end of the day, once we are now moving as a team, we will all have the same knowledge, because when we speak the languages, we can understand each other.
Minister of Social Welfare Bendu Dasama Kamara said disability issues were very serious, and it was high time people were educated on these issues in order to reduce what she sees as a burden on the ministry.
We are all trained and we all have the understanding, and all ministries, departments and agencies take up their own responsibilities. Then most of those calls will not be coming to the Minister of Social Welfare. Those calls will be directed to the right people. Those calls will be channeled properly. If for instance, the Ministry of Transport, when you are buying your vehicles, you make sure that you have there is one that is accommodating for persons living with disabilities. We make sure that at the airport we have all the equipment, everything in place for disabled.
She, however, stated that people with special needs face difficulty having access to some public and other institutions, as well as the lack of trained and qualified sign language teachers. This was why she believed that people must be Aufait with dealings with this set of people. Participants of the seminar considered it as timely, as a whole lot needed to be done when disability issues are being looked into.
Seminar is very important in the lives of persons with disability. You know, it is a laudable venture, and we appreciate God for the different stakeholders that are involved in this process. And we believe by the grace of God is a new turn in the disability community.
The National Consortium for the Enhancement of Persons with Disability in Sierra Leone consists of over 30 departments and agencies that will be championing the promotion of disability issues in the country. SLBC News, Esther Sako reporting.